Stephen Curry recognizes President Biden's successful efforts in Brittney Griner's case. In the midst of the scandal involving WNBA star Brittney Griner, who spent several months imprisoned in Russia and was recently released in a prisoner exchange between that country and the United States, one of those who strongly supported interceding for her was the point guard of the reigning NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry, who among other things stands out for his support of various social causes, sent a message to President Joe Biden to congratulate him for the work done that allowed Griner to return home. Curry is relieved that Brittney is back in the U.S. "It's awesome that Brittney is home. Obviously, it's been too long a process to get her back from her illegal and unjust detention in Russia. I think President Biden and his administration are to be congratulated. To all the athletes, activists, and people who have used their platform to speak out on her behalf," he said. In addition, Curry called for attention to also be paid not only to a star like Griner, but to other Americans still being held in Russia and other parts of the world, to hold out hope that they will one day be released. "I know there is talk now about protecting and talking about other U.S. citizens who are still unjustly detained overseas and that there are many families in a similar situation. But it's great news that Brittney is home and I'm thrilled to see her back with her family," he added. Griner's sad story has a happy ending. Brittney Griner was arrested in February 2022 for vape cartridges found in her luggage that contained minute traces of hashish oil, which is considered illegal in Russia. Since that time, she was detained and transferred to a penal colony last month, before finally tasting freedom a few days ago. Clay under control. One thing was clear Saturday in San Francisco: Thompson was a man on a mission. Not to throw up wild shots and rack up points, but to make up for his costly mistake of falling asleep late in the Warriors' loss to the Utah Jazz on Wednesday night in Salt Lake City. What was most encouraging was how Thompson scored his points early on. He put up 12 first-quarter points, and none came from three-pointers. The sharpshooter went 5-for-9 from the field, tipped in 2 points, and made both of his free throws. Nothing was rushed. Thompson was in total control, and that continued on as the night progressed. By halftime, Thompson was up to 24 points, his fifth most for an entire game this season. That also gave him more points than he scored in 5 of the 6 finals games last season. He scored another 10 points in the third quarter, giving him his second 30-plus scoring night so far this season. In the end, Thompson scored a game-high 34 points while going 14-for-26 from the field and 4-for-11 from deep. He now has scored 20 or more points in 4 straight games, his longest such streak since 2019. Mission accomplished. The Steph factor. Whether they're cursing him out from Chase Center, at their homes in Boston, or at a local pub, Celtics fans have to be sick of Curry. Many felt the Celtics were the better team last season. Boston didn't have Curry, though. Saturday night was a reminder that there's only one Steph, and that usually comes with at least a little bit of sizzle. For Curry, that means a no-look buzzer-beating three-pointer to end the first quarter, giving the crowd plenty to cheer about. Curry started out feeling the Celtics' defense, figuring out how best to dissect them. By the end, his tools cut the defense into pieces. Curry scored 32.17 in the first half and 15 in the second. He went 12-for-21 overall and 6-for-11 from long range, also adding 7 assists and 6 rebounds. If there's one thing the Celtics can be happy about right now, it's the fact that they only have to see number 30 once more this season.